You turn on your smart TV, click into your favorite show, and relax. But while you're watching it, someone else might be watching you. Not through the screen, but through the system. Smart TVs aren't just TVs. They're data collection machines with microphones, cameras, Wi-Fi access, and background software you'll never see. And if you don't lock them down, they don't just serve content, they serve you. First risk, automatic content recognition, ACR. Your smart TV tracks everything you watch, streamed, downloaded, even connected via HDMI. That footage doesn't stay on your screen. A CR fingerprints the video frame by frame and sends it to third-party servers. They know what show, what second, and how long you stayed. It's not just for ads. It builds a behavioral profile, what interests you, what times you watch, what genre you click past. Disable ACR in your privacy settings, or don't use the smart interface at all. Next, voice assistant snooping. Some TVs come with always-on microphones. "Hey TV, turn up the volume" sounds harmless, until you realize those mics are listening constantly, waiting for a wake word. The problem? Wake word detection happens in the cloud, which means your voice data travels there first. Background conversation, private calls, even arguments, all recorded if the system thinks you might have said the magic word. Mute the mic physically if possible. If not, kill voice control in settings. Then there's remote access exploits. Many smart TVs expose services like Miracast, DLNA, or remote keyboard support by default. That means anyone on the same network. Yes, even public hotel Wi-Fi can push content, scan your storage, or run code. Some models don't even alert you when it happens. You think a video randomly restarted, but someone else just triggered that. Lock down your network, disable unneeded features, and block all inbound connections in router settings. Attack 4. Unpatched firmware vulnerabilities. Smart TVs often lag behind in security updates, sometimes by years. Manufacturers prioritize new models, not patching old ones. That gives attackers months to exploit known bugs. Remote root access, bypassed pins, hijacked displays. Always check for updates manually. Most TVs won't tell you if they exist. And if your model hasn't seen an update in over a year, consider it vulnerable by default. Also, data overreach from apps. Your smart TV lets you install streaming apps, but many ask for access far beyond what they need. A weather app requests location, viewing history, and microphone access. A game requests storage and network permissions. These apps aren't just serving content, they're harvesting data. Audit app permissions often. If your TV doesn't let you control that, you're not the owner, you're the product. Wi-Fi sniffing from built-in apps. Some smart TVs don't just connect to the internet, they analyze your entire network. Apps embedded by manufacturers or third-party partners scan for nearby devices, media servers, even IP cameras. That info gets logged and sent upstream. They know what other devices you own, when they're active, and what traffic they're pushing. Your smart TV becomes a network scout without asking. Lock it down with VLANs or guest networks, and keep smart devices isolated from your main system. HDMI snooping in via CEC. HDMI-CEC lets your remote control other devices, like soundbars or consoles, but it's a two-way channel. A compromised TV can push commands or snoop for metadata through connected HDMI devices. Even something as innocent as knowing when your console is active can reveal your habits. Disable HDMI-CEC unless you actively use it, and avoid daisy-chaining sensitive devices through your TV. Now, let's talk smart ad targeting. You see a hotel ad while watching a cooking show and wonder, coincidence? It's not. Some TVs use ad tech systems that combine what you watch with where you live, what apps you've installed, and what other smart devices are on your network. They tailor ads not just by content, but by your household footprint. They don't need your name to know who you are. Use a streaming box with a clean OS and ad-free settings instead of relying on the TV's baked-in interface. Another quiet threat, wake on LAN and remote wake features. Even when off, some TVs keep the network card active to listen for wake-up signals. That means it's never fully offline. A skilled attacker can send spoofed packets, wake the device remotely, and initiate background tasks without you ever touching the remote. Disable Wake on LAN or any Eco Standby modes that still allow background connections. There's also compromised developer tools. Some smart TVs come with debugging options for developers, like open telnet ports, exposed ADB access, or hidden developer menus. These are meant for diagnostics, but attackers who know your TV model can scan your network for these backdoors and get full shell access. Disable developer mode if you're not using it. If you didn't activate it but it's already on, that's a red flag. Bluetooth snooping via paired devices is another silent risk. Many smart TVs come with Bluetooth enabled by default for remote controls, headphones, or game controllers. But once that's on, it can be scanned, pinged, or spoofed. An attacker nearby could connect a rogue device that logs voice commands, hijacks remote inputs, or pushes malicious pairing requests. Always unpair unused devices and disable Bluetooth entirely if you're not using it. Then there's smart TV tracking pixels. Some streaming apps embed tiny invisible images, pixels that report when a show was played, paused, fast-forwarded, or skipped. This data goes straight to ad networks and content partners. It's not about technical performance, it's behavioral surveillance. What you watch, how long, how often. It builds a psychological profile, not just a viewing history. Opt out of ad personalization in both your TV settings and app permissions wherever possible. Let's talk companion app vulnerabilities. Many smart TVs pair with mobile apps for convenience. Volume control, casting, quick typing. But if that app isn't secure, it opens a bridge. Some don't use encryption, some don't even require login. If your phone gets compromised, that TV app becomes an open control channel, and some apps leak data even when you're not using them. Delete unused apps, restrict Bluetooth access, and limit app permissions across devices. Unsecured screen mirroring is another open door. Features like Miracast, AirPlay, or Chromecast let you share your screen, but if they're always on, they're always listening. Attackers nearby can push content, capture your stream, or force device pairing without approval. Disable screen mirroring unless you need it. And if a pop-up ever asks you to accept an unknown connection, don't tap yes just to make it disappear. Next up, microphone hijacks via firmware exploits. TVs with built-in voice search can be compromised at the firmware level. Once rooted, an attacker can activate the mic without the on-screen indicator. They don't just hear what you say, they can record everything. Even worse, the audio can be stored locally and uploaded later. There's no blinking light, no warning. Best option? Physically disconnect the mic or use TVs without always-on voice input. Fake firmware update. Prompts are another trick. You turn on your TV and see a system message. A new update is available. Install now? Looks legit. But if your TV is compromised, or the network is, it can display fake update prompts that install rogue firmware. After that, attackers control everything: camera, mic, storage, display. If your TV ever asks for updates through a browser window or from an unknown source, cancel it. Updates should only come through official channels you initiate yourself. Then there's USB snooping via ports. Many smart TVs have USB inputs for media playback or storage expansion, but these ports can also be used to extract cache data, inject code, or run scripts, especially if the TV auto-launches file viewers. An attacker with a modified flash drive could plug it in while you're away and walk away with browsing history, app tokens, or downloaded content. Turn off autoplay. Disable USB access in settings if possible. And don't leave your TV unattended in shared spaces. Camera exploits take it further. Some TVs have front-facing cameras for video calls, motion control, or facial recognition. A compromised system can activate the camera silently. No light, no sound, just background access. Footage could be recorded, streamed, or sold. If your TV has a camera and doesn't let you physically cover or disable it, tape over it, or don't use it at all. Also, analytics API abuse. TV operating systems often connect to dozens of analytics endpoints, some visible, many hidden. These APIs track how often you open apps, what you watch, what buttons you press, and how long your TV stays on. If those APIs aren't secured properly, attackers can intercept or even inject false data into your device's behavior profile. It's not just spying, it's manipulation. You'll start seeing content and ads shaped by fake behavior you never actually had. Cloud sync vulnerabilities affect TVs with account linking, like syncing with your Google, Samsung, or LG account. If someone gets access to that account, they can see your device history, connected apps, and sometimes even remote control your TV. Worse, some accounts stay logged in forever. Use two-factor authentication on all synced accounts and periodically review connected devices from a desktop, not just from the TV. Hotel mode exploits are another issue. In shared environments like hotels or conference centers, TVs often run in restricted guest mode. But if not configured securely, attackers can break out of that mode using simple remote commands, unlocking the full OS, accessing other rooms' TVs, or enabling admin panels. It sounds like a prank. It's not. Bring a travel streaming stick and avoid using hotel smart features for anything personal. Smart TVs are part of your home, but without precautions, they become part of someone else's surveillance network. The one on screen? Worth a look, if you like knowing what most people don't.